80,000 people voted on Ranker.com and somehow managed to narrow down the top 10 biggest douchebags in Hollywood. We're ranking things. At number 10, Rosie O'Donnell broke the first rule of Fight Club by spoiling the ending of the movie for everyone the day after it came out in theaters. She went off on a rant on her talk show the Friday the film was released, told viewers not to go see the movie, and ruined the entire ending of the film by giving away the twist. And of course, then there's the rest of her career. Number 9, Miley Cyrus. Anybody who wears nipple pasties that often and calls it an outfit is definitely a douchebag. Miley is basically that kid in your 10th grade English class who discovers marijuana for the first time and won't stop quoting Bob Marley. Also, we get it, being naked is liberating, but not everyone on planet Earth wants to see the inside of her vagina shot by Terry Richardson every single second for the rest of their lives. Number 8, Paris Hilton. We should really take a moment to applaud Paris for being a douchebag because in the early 2000s, she used to force Kim Kardashian to reorganize her shoe closet. Let that sink in. Over the years, Hilton alienated all of her real friends and had to resort to hosting a reality show that forced women to compete to become her new BFF. BFF stands for Best Friend Forever, and forever kind of seems like a really long time to be locked into a friendship with Paris Hilton. At number 7, Al Sharpton. People voted Sharpton as one of the biggest douchebags because he basically only pops up when there's been a shooting, and even then he's not very helpful. He was actually banned from a shooting victim's funeral because it was so obvious that he was only there for political gain. On top of that, he routinely insists on using offensive slurs to describe other people groups, including cracker, homo, and diamond merchant, whatever the fuck that means. At number 6, Donald Trump's douchiest moves usually involve calling people who disagree with him losers on Twitter and insisting that his ridiculous hairpiece is anything less than a cheap wig. He's openly mocked Megyn Kelly for allegedly being on her period and told John McCain to his face that he wasn't really a war hero. And that's why a presidential candidate is only one spot behind Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner's momager antics on Keeping Up with the Kardashian are majorly annoying on their own, but Jenner always seems to outdouche herself. Jenner has openly encouraged her daughters to get plastic surgery to change their appearance and routinely starts dramatic cat fights with her own children.
I'm gonna get someone new to run my
in front of the entire country. At number 4, spitting on fans, drunk drag racing, and egging his neighbors' houses, Bieber is basically the quintessential choice for the biggest douchebags in Hollywood list. He also abandoned his pet monkey in Germany and thinks that the famous Apostolic Palace in Italy is pronounced the 16th Chapel. And then he cried on television, which was really fun. Number 3, when Chris Brown was arrested in 2009 for assaulting his then-girlfriend Rihanna, we thought we had seen the end of his douchiness. Apparently not. Brown showed zero remorse in the aftermath of his arrest for beating Rihanna and even feuded with several other celebs who tried to call him out on Twitter. If Law & Order SVU feels it necessary to write an episode about your behavior, chances are you're probably a pretty big douchebag. Number 2, Kim Kardashian actually has a cell phone gaming app in which the first task that players have to complete is shoplifting a dress for her from a store where you, as your character, works. That makes no sense. She also published a giant book of selfies last year and tried to break the internet with a picture of her pouring champagne on her own ass. She's also married to the number 1 biggest douchebag in Hollywood, Kanye West. We wish the only douchey thing Kanye had done in the past decade was to interrupt Taylor Swift's speech at the 2009 VMAs.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
But it's not. In recent years, Yeezy has pulled several douchey stunts, including calling himself the voice of this generation, comparing himself to Jesus, pulling the race card when other artists have won music awards, and announcing his intent to run for president in 2020. You can wait till 2020 to vote Kanye for president, or you can head over to Ranker.com right now and vote him up on this list. We're ranking things.